Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New England Patriots. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. This defense for the Patriots, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
Now Pickett. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Put a man in motion left, Ridley. They'll run with a former Viking, Cordero Patterson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Vikings' 47-yard line.
They'll go again with Patterson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. In motion, the tight end. Back to throw, Stafford. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Here's Stafford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Cordero Patterson scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Pats use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now, the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And his first throw of the game, but I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Pickett looking to throw on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it at the 15. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 67 yards. Now Pickett changing the play. They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tucker. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Sean Tucker, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
That's caught by Mingo right side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now Stafford. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Calvin Ridley. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Patriots are able to add on to that lead. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone.
Touchdown! Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead now up to 14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And able to get this out to the 25. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here as that will take us for the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Pickett. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Patriots take a 3-touchdown lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Looking to throw, Pickett. Complete to Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Pickett back to throw. Open man is Tucker. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down, Vikings.
Pickett. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Brandon Ayuk, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now we'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, Stafford here. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Stafford. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. On second down, here's Stafford. He's got an open man. It's Diggs on the comebacker. 27 yards on the game there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Pickett now on first down. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And they'll run with Tucker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Pickett will look to throw it here. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Vikings send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Second and 10, Stafford again. Open man is Mingo, complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Stafford. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's caught inside the 20. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Stafford looks to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's now second and 19.
Stafford now to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's entered. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
On first and 10, it's Pickett. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
A final shot before the break. Stafford. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. And my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful. And it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Second half will start with a run by Patterson.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Stafford.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
He hits Adams complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
On the ground, it's Tucker.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
They run. It's Tucker.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defense in front. That's exactly what they worked for.
And this time he is in.
Sean Tucker
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Pickett will try to throw for this.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
Beginning on the ground with Patterson.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Again, Patterson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
First and 10, it's Patterson.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 48-yard line.
Well, now a design run for Ridley.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 4th down, Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Pickett throwing again on 2nd down.
And that is incomplete here.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They never respond to another throw coming out 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
And Arnold here to get a new look. Now Pickett on 4th down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. A first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. To throw is Stafford. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw. He chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Stafford.
That's caught by Mingo, right side. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got it complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Patriots are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Patriots 40. Vikings.
And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll keep it on the ground. Tucker. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Brandon Smith able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down with about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs, 55 yards. And the Patriots are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 42 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Pickett. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They run the counter. It's Tucker, and he will have a Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
4 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Right back to him on first down. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Pickett back to throw. This is caught by Tucker. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now Pickett looking to change things up. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. So from the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Sean Tucker, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Alert! That's offense! Let's go! 21! Double right! Jump outside!
Throwing here, Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive touchdown.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Stafford on first down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. And the Vikings come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got 'em excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs, CZs.